LeBron James just signed a 2-year, $8 million contract with the Philadelphia 76ers. I was so shocked. I did not even expect it's the Sixers got LeBron at last. But today, I don't want to talk about basketball. I want to talk about LeBron's $8 million because what he is actually going to receive is only about 3.5 million instead of 8. And it's not only him. Every NBA players normally only keeps about 45% of the big number you hear from the news because they're going to pay NBA leagues cut, the taxes, the agent fee, and everything else. And here's the thing. If you're an AI app founder, you're living with similar math to an NBA player, which means whatever money your app is making, you will probably take home only about 45% of it. I have vibe coded several apps and services with AI, and altogether they have been consistently making me over 20K a month. I have received the money, and I have also paid the bills and the taxes. So all the number I'm talking about right now are actually from my own experiences and practices. They are not from the estimations from online articles. Today, let's say you have already successfully made an app with AI and your app is making you, let's say, 10K a month in MRR. We will follow this number step by step, and there are exactly 4 cuts along the way: the platform, marketing, your monthly fixed bills for AI tools, and taxes. And let's see why, after these 4 cuts, only about $4,000 ends up in your pocket, and where the other $6,000 goes. First, let me explain why I'm making this video. I am a student of Minerva University. I am also a serial entrepreneur. I like getting a lot of informations, ideas, like inspirations from social media, and I will try them. But all the posts you see on social media about AI entrepreneurship, like, oh my God, I quit my job and now my app makes me more than 50K a month, they're all talking about revenue. That 50K is revenue. But what you can really put into your pocket is your net income. There is a big gap in between. If you plan your life around the revenue number, like you want to quit your job to chase the revenue number with AI, you will get hurt because you earn the net income at the end. And that is why I think it's very important to make this video so everyone can get to see the full picture before you make a plan. The first cut is from the Apple Store or Google Play. The platform is going to take 30% of whatever revenue you make as their commission. That means if you're making 1 million a year, you can only receive 700,000 from the Apple Store. Small developers like you and me, we can join Apple's small business program, and that the rate will drop to 15%. But you have to apply for it. It is not automatically set up. A lot of people pay 30% when they could actually pay 15. And let's say you did it right. Your $10,000 revenue now becomes 8,500. The second cut is for marketing. And the amount of money people put into marketing is normally underestimated. From my own experiences, if your app is growing, about 30% of your revenue goes right back into getting new users. You need to run advertisement, pay influencers, or working with UGC creators. By the way, I just make a video about marketing and I will put the link at the comment. But let's say whatever mix of marketing strategies and channels you choose, normally 30 to 35% goes to marketing. And that is the industrial average. And that is also what I got from my own test. So let's say 30% this time. And that is $3,000 going to marketing, which leave us now only $5,500. The third cut is your monthly fixed bills. If you're using AI to build a product, you need at least one AI agent, right? Like Claude Code or Codex. You will also need a lot of other tools for image generation, content creations, your server, your domain, your developer account, and some of your analytics tools. So altogether, it is roughly $500 every single month. And this is a fixed cost. Whether you sell anything or not, you have to pay it. And now we only have $5,000. And the final cut is taxes. It depends on where you live and where you do the business specifically. Whether you run your ads as an individual or as a company, there is a lot of variations in how much tax you need to pay. If you're doing the business in the US, you need to consider both federal tax and the state tax. So altogether, an average of 15% or even more of your income will go directly to taxes. And since we only make 10K a month, that is not a very big number. So I think as a solo founder at this level, we'll realistically pay about 15% in tax, and that is $750. So now we only have $4,250. When our revenue is about 10K a month, we only receive about 4.2K. Let's hear this one more time. If you're making $10,000 a month with your own vibe coded app, you have already done a very good job, above 90% of the people. But in reality, you can only put about 4K a month into your own pocket. That is the brutal truth. So if you're planning to do this as a side hustle, or you want to quit your job to do AI business, I hope you fully understand this math. I'm pretty sure it will help you make a better decision. I really hope you can be ambitious about your goal, but I also want all of us to be realistic about the income. That's all I want to share in today's video. See you next time. Good luck.